Hello everyone, it is time for another edition of Try Hard Truckin' with me, Roll Case TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of towns, and thankfully not a lot of time to go. This is, where's load game? This is Kola Peninsula, and I'm almost done with it. It says 27%. But I think that's 7% with the whole game, because I'm way more than 27% with Kola Peninsula. And the whole game now, I don't think the 19th, which would be Region 16, has been released yet. As I've said many times, I hope they do another season or another yearly pass, because that would make 23 total region. 23 is the best two-digit number. My favorite two-digit number. It's prime. 2 is prime. 3 is prime. 2 plus 3 is prime. 2 times 3 is a perfect number. So yeah, that is the number of regions I want total in the game. 23, unless they do 4 more after that, and then I could live with it. Two and 7. 27 is also a prime number. No, 27. 27 isn't a prime number. It's divisible by 9. Well, then they'll have to do a region. They'll have to do a year. If they did a year 6, they'd have to do a year 7 to get 20. Yeah, I don't know. Gonna stay pretty quiet in chat. Absolutely nothing against you, but instantly remembered why I don't like being on Twitch. The only reason is because I always miss out on the conversation of the delay. Extremely frustrating, sir, but it's not against you. Oh yeah. I know. I wish I could stream. There's Twitch has a low latency setting, but unfortunately, I don't know why. It's either, I think it's because of the third-party service I'm using. I can't use the low latency setting, so there is a 20-second delay. Also, there's more of a delay between the time I see it in chat and it goes out on screen as chat. That's there in case I have to delete a message so that I'll see it first, and I can keep it from going out on chat. Which I would have had to do one time, except I didn't have that extra delay set, and I had to actually blur it out instead. You've experienced it in multiple channels, the delay or the low latency or the dangers. All right, where am I? What am I doing? I am here. I just finished this task, and I was very happy about it. I was going to take trailers back, because now I have only one thing left to do. Actually, the best way to do it is show it this way. In Kola Peninsula, under contracts, I have one contract left, and that's it. Under tasks, I have no tasks left to do. They're all check marked. So, under contests, I've got them all done. You notice they're all at the lowest level, but I got them all done. So, there's only one task left to do, but because this is a 100% playthrough, I also have the task of bringing back all the trailers. And there are trailers scattered throughout. There's none in the other map, but there's scout fuel trailer, sideboard semi-trailer. I think I've got that one on. Fuel carrier trailer, log trailer, that one I've got on. Prototype excavator, yeah, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. These things that are gray, I can't move. So anything that's not gray here, take it back. How long will that take me? I don't know. How long will it take me to actually do the last contract? I don't know. But as long as I'm in these vehicles, I'm going to take these trailers back because I don't need them anymore. So this guy can go first. And now, I've got a lot of scout fuel carriers, and it is possible that this sideboard semi-trailer would be useful to that. I can pack 2. Let's see. I can pack 2 fuel carriers, scout fuel carriers. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can pack 2 in there. Or I can get a double bed and I can get a double bed and one of those other trailers, and I can pack. Yeah, I can pack 2 into, if I get a long bed, I can pack 2 into that. Or do they each take 2 spots? I think they each take 2 spots. Yeah, they each take 2 cargo spots. So I can't get 3 back at once unless I tow one. But this could be useful because it's got 5 slots. I could easily get 2 of them in. So I'll actually use this to take back trailers, but I am going to reconfigure the thing. So this guy can go back. He can move out of the way, get ready to ow. Actually, it's so close, I'll just send him back individually. There's no reason to tow him. Lag in chat is what you've experienced. Yeah, not everybody has access to the low latency. I think that might also be something they only dole out to bigger channels. I was talking to Insane Hoarder, who's a Dirt Rally 2 player. I don't know if you know him, DC. And he like me agrees that Dirt Rally 2 is the greatest rally game ever. He also, we were talking about, he's monetized. I was also talking to him about why is he monetized. And he said for the exact same reason that I was, because without being monetized, he could not be reconfigured. He said the same thing. He became monetized because people on phones couldn't watch him, because unless you're monetized on Twitch, you can't. Here's the other. Who's there? What is this? Jeep Wrangler. Okay, well I could probably go back. Unless you're monetized on Twitch, you can't. People, you get, there's a magic machine that they give you, and you have to be monetized to get it. It's called transcoder. And what the transcoder does is it lets you broadcast on multiple resolutions. Whereas without the transcoder, everybody that watches you has to watch on the source. So if you broadcast on 1080p, like I do, only people that have access to 1080p can either watch you live or watch you on the VODs. And if you're going to export it to YouTube, you only have access to, actually if you export it to YouTube, maybe you have access. Because I think YouTube will automatically go ahead and can I get around that way? I can get around this way. So yes, that's one of the issues with Twitch. They only dole things out to the people that they can make money on. I make very, very little money on Twitch. You would be surprised how much money I make on, how little money I make on Twitch. I think it's like $50 a year or something like that. I'm not really allowed to give an exact figure, but let's see. You set up YouTube channel purely for acting as a TiVo for your sim racing. Yeah, I kind of, when I first set up YouTube back in the day, well, I mean, I was watching YouTube content, so I did want to subscribe to channels and be able to be, you know, get my history, search history and stuff, which you can't do as a guest. But the only thing I used my YouTube for, as far as uploads, was I was a playtester for a semi-major, wouldn't call them AAA, AA, manufacturer of racing games, and I won't say anything more about it. They were, I don't want to be ID, but they were, now this I'll take all the way back, because I'm going to want it with me, I think. But I will take it all the way back to the garage, because I'm going to need it. So, no, I don't want to be ID'd. I want them to be ID'd. But because I was a playtester, I needed to make sure that I had a way of communicating any bugs that I found. And the best way of communicating any bugs that I found was to record it and then send it back on YouTube. Put it over here a second. Pull it up. Actually, maybe best to just leave it outside of the garage. So yeah, that is how I first started using YouTube. It's private communication. Just I would post not a public YouTube video, but I would post it as unlisted. I think we call it something else at the time. And then I could, in my bug report, I could point to that YouTube channel and say, here's an example of this bug. And I was a very valuable member of that playtest group. They actually offered me a job as a playtester, as an employee in their actual of their Q&A department, the quality assurance department. For two reasons. One is because I did very good reports that include videos and things. But two, because I was of modest skill, and everyone else in the playtest group and the head of the quality assurance place, I know I can get over this going in this direction. Otherwise I have to go down the valley. They were all very advanced skilled, and so they had no people to test with who were of marginal at best skill. So nobody else, and so they didn't get a good handle on what the experience would be like for people that were new to the game or new to racing or whatever. And even though it was more of a sim than, you know, it wasn't a casual game, having a handle on people of lower abilities is important for them. So I was a very valuable member of that group. As far as having to have a job playing video games wouldn't be too bad. Oh no, it would have been too bad. It would have also involved some things that I was not in a position to do though. So yeah, I turned them down. Again, not getting into any details, but yeah, I was not in a reasonable position to accept the job, and it would have been a lot of fun. I think it would have been a lot of fun for at least a few years until, you know, video game companies start laying people off, and then I have to go back to do real work. That's kind of like what happens. They expect much younger people. I was not, you know, this was many years ago now, but, you know, I was still not a young guy, still a middle-aged guy. And they, you know, I did not live out of a suitcase that I could have, you know, oh, I lost this job, well, that's okay. I'll go back to, you know, doing whatever other I've only got 10 years of working experience, including, you know, whatever I work for as a team. I can go ahead and afford to just get another job. I'm going to try to, now see, I did a horrible job of this. I got too much of an angle. Oh well, let's just drag it around here. I really should have parked it up front. I'll do this slowly and carefully. All right, not too bad of a job. Not too bad of a job. And cover this boy as well. Yes. Okay. Now, I do want to keep the saddle. Actually, one of these is going to need a high saddle. So there's this fuel carrier down here. So what I might do is, yeah, the Jeep Wrangler, I can take the Jeep Wrangler with me to pick up some of those fuel carriers. No, the Jeep Wrangler has to stay there, and he has to stay there in order to sell. The reason he's here is because he's the only one that can attach to the small ones. The scout trailers. He's the only one I have in my garage and attached to the scout trailers. So, do I struggle to try to finish that last task, or do I go pick up some of these carriers? I feel like I should break things up and go get the carriers, but this is like lost business here. There's a logging trailer, and it's full of a load of logs. And, well, I should go to the truck that's next to it. Do I have a truck next to it? I do have a truck next to it. Highlight something else. Oh, let's just do it this way. It's a lot easier to do it this way, but I'm resisting. Okay. This guy has the log trailer. I don't think this guy can make it to where he needs to go. He, I think, is also out of fuel. He has, well, he's got enough fuel. But I don't think he can get to where he needs to go. But where I need to go is, let's turn on this thing. The very last contract, it's not there. It's not there. It's here. Okay, so where I need to go is there. And I need to go from here. Now, he's probably not the guy to take it. But it is a logging trailer, so anybody can take it. So what I probably need to do, well, this guy should take it as far as he can. But I'm feeling as far as he can is just going to be this far. He has ice tires. But what he doesn't have is snow tires. There's a whole bunch of snow here. So let me see. This way is crackly ice. He doesn't do crackly ice very well. This is a half bridge. I can get over there. I could be very daring and try to cross this little strip of land, but then I'm stuck anyway because I can't get up there. The way to go, the best way to go, is to get across here, I think. Or go around and come around here. This road isn't bad. I mean, it might be icy and snowy in spots. And then I can come around here. That's also bad in spots. The problem is, to get to here, this road is on a bad slope. This is difficult, it's icy. This up here is difficult, icy. This is a big issue. A lot of these things are big issues. Getting around on the other side of this mountain is a problem. But I think that's going to be the humorous way I go. And I do mean humorous way to go. I have a feeling I'm going to lose a lot of logs. I should keep that other truck with its log trailer on it, to be honest, because I have a feeling I might lose some logs. So I will bring the truck I have, I will bring it as far as I think I can, reasonably. And then what I will do is, no, that's a terrible way. I know that's a terrible way. You end up this thing, which is impossible. You have to drive on the rocks. Yeah, that's a terrible way. So I will leave the pink lady with the log trailer. If I took it off, I'll put it back on. And maybe I'll put the high saddle on her. This I don't need a saddle on this thing. I am gonna have to put a high saddle on somebody or other. And there is like no fuel left in this truck, I don't think. Come on, highlight. What you highlighting? Fuel carrier semi-trailer. It has 8% fuel, so it has a little bit of fuel. And then from here, it's basically through here. There's an awful lot of rocks through there. You kind of have to avoid those rocks. Yeah, this is not something. If this truck can get to the fuel carrier, the small truck, that would be a savings of time. And that might be as far as he can go. And then I know that I'm not going to get him past. And then there's a way to sneak down here. And then over to this ice. If I go all the way to the ice itself. Actually, if I stay on the rocks, I'm okay. Yeah, the ice ends there. Yeah, this is, as far as I think this truck will be able to go, is going to be over here. And where did I say I was going to? Oh, I was going to come up here and go up there. No, that's not good. Come up here. I think this is very difficult as well. I think it's got a bad slope. I think actually coming around here on the ice is best. Let's just try to get this truck to this fuel station. That'll be step number one. And he may not even be able to get that far. Because I know there's tons of snow. Come on, get the front end of that. Away from the pole. Oh, barely. Now he has the ice tires. So if it's a challenge to have ice, he's the one to do it. Let's see, this is snow. This is bad. Whoops, wrong button. I've got the rocks. It's not great with rocks. They're icy rocks, though. Got the diff lock on. Oh, no, 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 don't tip the logs. I knew this was going to be a heck of a challenge. No matter what truck I take to do this, this is going to be a challenge. The reason I want to get him as far as possible is because he's got more range with his. Okay, I doubt if there's anything to winch to here. I think just that little tree. Oh, I can't quite get to that good tree, can I? Maybe I can use that tree just to barely pull him off the rock. Okay. And then this one. Yeah, now nothing. Nothing. Yeah, he's stuck on a rock. And I get him off of the rock. That's what this episode's gonna be like. Let's see. You don't know, brother. Looks like you can let most of the air out of them. Big old fat tires, and then float. Yeah, that's not an option in this game, Juicy. There is one vehicle that has a way of dropping down another axle, like a fifth axle, but that vehicle is rare, and it doesn't have a lot of. Now see, I can't really. This trailer. Oh, the trailer is open, and it is protected on both sides. So I could detach the trailer. Let's do that. I could even unload the logs, and I wouldn't necessarily lose them. Do I dare do that? Unpack the logs? Let's try. I mean, how are they gonna fall out? Let's try detaching first. Don't delete it. Okay. Now, can I get someplace doing this? Probably not. Maybe just barely. Come on, you got those ice tires in the back. You should be able to get over the slippery rock. Get over the slippery rock. Get over the slippery rock. Over the slippery rock. Okay, well that's as far as I got. Aha! Okay. Now, how am I going to tow those? Can I get these over here without them falling over? My guess is no. I think I'm going to have an unpacked load. I fully expect that this, unlike the averaging 100 episodes per, I average. Yeah, that's gonna fall for sure. Get that wheel on it, that'll straighten it. Come on, you can do this. I'm not even looking where I'm going because I have no idea. I'm probably going to get myself into trouble. Okay, I'm close enough now that I can back up into it and then reach another venture point. feeling that was at too much of an angle there. I'm actually trying to turn the wheels. The rocks won't let me. Come on, winch. You can do it. Come on, winch. Get the thing over a rock. Oops, I said a bad word. What did you say bad? Do I have to hurry up and delete your message? I think it's too late. You're gonna take off, Juicy? That's fine. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all the help you've given me with all this stuff with the stream over the, years. Oh, you did? When did that happen? I didn't see it. Nobody saw it. Nobody knows. If it goes out, it wouldn't be the first time. I won't have to delete it. It's mostly, YouTube actually is more picky about things that are said, which is why I will never use TTS, because they, close. They get their bad words off of, by looking at the automatic closed captioning. And so, yeah. Come on. Oh, brother. I mean, I have a good feeling I wouldn't be able to get this guy out of here anyway. Let me see if I can make it brighter. That is supposed to be a road, right? Yeah, that's supposed to be a road. It's a terrible thing to call a road. Get me up and around. Yeah, all right. Thanks. Go ahead and take off. I'm good with it. Don't worry about it. My chat filter should have filtered it out if it's too egregious, but I guess it went through okay. I gotta check the chat filter. I've got automatic filtering on, but like everything else on this channel, I haven't looked at it for a long time, and so it could be broken. Oh, how am I going to do this? I am close enough to be towed out now by that tree, but I want to get the trailer, if I can get the trailer attached. I hear it trying to get up here. And if I could attach to it now, I could use the tree to pull me out, but I can't use the winch to pull me out. Oh, okay. Let's go a completely different angle. Oh, logs! I can't stand them. Actually, I love the logging in this game. I would not like the game if it didn't have logging. But never mind. No, this is kind of likely to flip over, but I want to turn it so I can back up into it, because I can't back up into it at that direction I was taking. Can't get with the logs behind me. I can't back up into it now. Should I change the angle slightly? This game will drive you crazy. Okay, I got a different angle on it. Oh, I gotta go back that far, huh? Trailer's too far away. Look how close those dots are lined up. Got it. Okay, now I can pull myself out of here. Do I even want to look to see if the logs are going to fall? Probably I should. That's why I said this was not necessarily the right machine for the job. Okay. That's another wrench. Let's do this side. I think that would be safer. Oh, I can't get that tree there, huh? Okay. Sure. Do me like that. Let's do this again as well. Put me right into the other tree. Okay. Now, let's do this. Back across to here. Come on, winch. I keep looking at my buttons. Do I have all the right buttons? No, don't move, trailer. Do not do that. Okay, no. Okay, now here is where this vehicle should do better than the other one, because I think this is... Oh, no, I take that back. It's crackly ice. I thought it was just icy ice, and icy ice, this truck would do better. Crackly ice, this truck struggles. But I got up on the mud just enough. Love me just busy. Yeah, no, don't ever have to apologize for having to take off. Now you got me wondering about your messages. On my break, I'll go back and look at your messages. Anyway, I was saying YouTube, if YouTube auto generates a closed captioning, right? And it isn't perfect, obviously. And that's what they use to monitor if they're monitoring language. And they don't always monitor language. They only look like within a certain frame, it seems. But nobody knows what they do because it's YouTube. Everything they do is hush hush. But yeah, if you say something, now I'm in the snow. Now I'm in the snow. Yeah, which is why I don't do TTS. I'm never going to do TTS because TTS, if people say something untoward, it would show up. Yeah, it may be, Deucey, that the auto mod just kept it from going through. Yeah, I don't even see, the way the auto mod works is I don't even see it to accept it or reject it. Unlike other forms of modding. I gotta get close enough to be able to use something to get me up here, and I don't think I'm going to find anything up here. No. Maybe there'll be a hidden log under the trees somewhere. Yeah, that tree isn't going to help me much. No. Ah! Another weak tree. Can't get close enough to that tree, huh? No. All I've got is this one. accidentally turn my lights off? I think I did. I'm gonna attach to the trailer. That's scary. I'm in a trailer view. In trailer view, okay. It's working. I'm afraid it's gonna pull the trailer over, but it's kind of working. Okay, and let go now. Oh, there's gonna be 200 episodes in this dang thing. Obviously, the Mastodon could have gotten through all this faster, but getting the Mastodon here would have also taken time, and so I'm hoping to use this truck to get there. At least get part of the way there. Okay, this is a bit of a slope. I'm a little worried about the slope on the logging trailer. If I can, I want to catch just that little piece that sticks out to help. Didn't really catch that piece that stuck out. Oh, and of course now I'm stuck. I'll try that. I'm afraid it's going to pull me too close to the... Yeah, no, logs. No logs. Don't do it, logs. Don't do it, logs. Don't do it, logs. Don't get stuck on there either. Okay, that logging trailer is not going to make it. Logging trailer is not going to make it. Oh, brother. Oh, maybe if I'm lucky. Well, I could probably attach to it, but not the trailer. I really want the trailer to be stabilized. Okay. And there it goes. And there this goes. Alrighty. Well, that's a fine mess. They're only medium trailers. And let's just put this thing back in the garage, shall we? And now I know I have to bring out this truck. So let's bring out this truck with with its own hip. So get rid of that low frame. Let's get rid of the saddle. Actually, I could put. Can I put a? I think I can put a log. Can I put a logging bed with the loading crane on here? A small logging bed. It's not a lot I can put with that crane. Medium logging frame, but I can't get the log loader. But that's okay. I will just take off the saddle low. And then I can tow what's there. Although I can't tow it with the saddle on it, I don't think. Maybe I can tow it. In this case, I'll put the high saddle on it. But I can't take the... Maybe I can. Can I? Well, let's find out. Oh, I can't put the high saddle on and have the logging crane on. Where's the log loader crane? Yeah, that removes the high saddle. Okay. So all I got is a log loading crane, and then I should be able to attach, even with the loading crane, I should be able to attach. I still got a hook there attached to that trailer. So I can load up the trailer and then use this vehicle to do the rest of it, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. So let's get the path laid out, how I'm going to get there. Well, actually, I can go ahead and leave that. Let's change this. I know I can go across the ice bridge here. Or not there. Here. I can go across the ice bridge here. Because I won't get caught on this ice because I can follow this path. And it is barely, you can barely see it. But there's a path here. But actually that's not the best way to go on this path on this side. As I discovered, if you're carrying logs, getting the best way to go is if you're carrying logs, just go along this sheets of ice. It's trying to get logs up through those rocks is very difficult, as I just now found out. And before I actually go this way, though, I will verify that I can carry a trailer with this vehicle. And this vehicle can ignore a lot of the crackly ice, but I think when I'm carrying a logging trailer, I gotta be a bit more careful. Oh, brother. I hate this place! Have I ever mentioned I hate this place? I've had people leave YouTube comments. I'm like, have I mentioned that I hate this place? Like that, yeah, you've mentioned it once or twice. So long way around here, but once I get it over where I kind of need to get it, I am doing the right one, right? Yeah. Man, this is a long way. Did I miss my stop? No, that's where I want to go up there. Some of this I think I can shortcut, because even if the ice is crackly, this vehicle's big enough to go through the crackly, but one of the concerns is it big enough to go through the crackly? Is it big enough to go through the crackly and not lose the trailer along the way? Okay, and where does it eventually need to go? It eventually needs to go there. So if it eventually needs to go there, probably just staying along here might be better. But I have to get there first. So. Yeah, okay. So don't go up that way. Go instead. Oh, come on. Stop it. Delete. Delete. I want you to delete. Yeah. Go here. Verify that I can buy a logging trailer or hitch to a trailer. I can't verify that because I got no trailers around. I'm not going to go to the trailer store. I'm pretty sure I can hitch to a trailer. I don't want to have to go all the way to the trailer store just to verify that. I realize that trailer that's there is not a hitch trailer. Now here, there's a bridge, but the bridge is actually out, and you have to go this squirrely way to avoid the cracked ice. And I still don't know exactly what that way is. And somewhere here, there's a way to get across. Yeah. Okay, that's how I'm getting there. I could go around here. But once I get to there, then I'll be able to get to where it's ended up, and yeah, we'll get it all fixed. Will we get it all fixed in the next hour? Probably not. But we'll find out, because it's time for me to take my break. If you are watching on Twitch, stick around. I will be back in just a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, the next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 1800 hours or 6 p.m. or 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the following day in New Zealand. Either way, thank you much for watching. Twitch, stick around. YouTube, next episode. I will see you then.